Hello everybody. Welcome back to a new video. I am starting the week of February off with something pink because I have done this in the past. I want to get at least one pink painting out of the way. I don't know why. I just feel it's fitting for this month, and a lot of you like the pinks. I'm still on the fence a little bit. I don't know. Regardless, I think we can come up with something great this week. I want to work in the same style as I did with these two paintings that I did because I love it so much. The colors we're working with today is Quin Magenta, Opera Pink, Quin Rose, Quin Pink, and Rose of Ultramarine because I'm still obsessed with it and I don't want to let go of it just yet. And I want to see how it reacts with all different kinds of colors mixed in. Okay, I have all my colors in my little dishes and I am working wet on dry, and I will just apply a fun little background. I don't remember now which colors are which because I don't label them. It doesn't really matter because they're all going to mix in with everything else anyway, so there is no rhyme or reason as to how I am putting down these lines or these background elements. I just want some interest. And who knows how it's going to turn out in the end anyway. I'm not necessarily looking for like heart shapes or anything. I just wanted to work with the pink colors, and my god, it's a lot of pink, isn't it? I might not be able to use all of those colors in the first go. I'm still working with a very, very big 1-inch mop brush or flat brush. Okay, I'm bringing in the Rose of Ultramarine now, and I wanna mix them in with some of that pink. That's already here. I think the Rose of Ultramarine will tone down some of it, bring it back a little bit. And I still have some of that blue, the what's it called, the Indanthrone blue here, if I wanted to make it a little bit more purpley. I don't know yet. I have noticed that in the beginning if I use a bigger brush, I am a little bit less inclined to be tight with the whole application of the colors. I like that about using a big brush. Okay, I'm bringing in the Opera Pink. Oh, it's very diluted. Let's get a little bit more. Maybe we'll make this round instead. I like what's happening over here. I might just need a little bit more of that Opera Pink. Because these two are like There's a lot of that on my brush. Let's get that off. Wow, I just looked in the viewfinder and it's a lot, but it's okay. We're just going to have fun with this first layer. There's some round elements now. There's some hanging elements. These have disappeared a little bit. I kind of want to bring them back because I like that. So trying to use a little bit less water on my brush because there's still quite a bit of water on my paper. How about that? I think I will add a little bit more here because there's a flow going on here. How it's going to turn out, we don't know right now, but I kind of like that flow. So we're going to go with that. There. Oh, yes. All right. Okay, I am going to leave it like that. Wow, that's a lot of pink. It's not as in your face in real life as it may come across on camera. I just want you to know that. I know this is a lot. I am admitting it right here, right now. But we will be able to, you know, make it less in your face as we continue the process. All right, I'm gonna let this dry and then I shall be back for the second layer. It is dry, but it is very pink, so we have to tone it down a little bit. I am bringing in the blue and we're gonna make a dark purple with the leftover pink that I have here, and hopefully we can bring in a little bit of a darker shade. Actually might bring it in here because there's still quite a bit of pink in this one, and I want to just really make sure that I have a purple. Yep. Okay. And this one is quite a bit of, I'm taking it from the top here and adding some of the blue a little bit more because I even feel like it could be darker than what I have. And for these, because they're already purple, I think I want to do more of a blue. I feel like both of these elements have a little bit more of a 3D feel already, whereas these ones feel very flat. I am bringing in the Subtlite Genuine because I want a little bit more darker areas, and I want to make these a little bit more three-dimensional, so I'm gonna make sure that we add some shadows and some highlights so that they don't look so flat. I am bringing in the bleed proof white, and I want this part to be quite bright, as if there were like a little light shining. Good. We can always make them a different color later, but at least I've got the white down. I think I'm gonna do something similar here and maybe in this general area too. I want to bring in my favorite stencil for these dots, and I'm gonna try and use the bleed proof white and just the tiniest bit of water, but if that doesn't work, then I'm gonna have to resort to something else. And I'm gonna use this makeup sponge to apply it. I'm gonna try it on the small one here. Yes. Don't necessarily want these ones. Just gonna block those off a little bit. Okay. I like that. Such a versatile stencil. And I think I mentioned this before, but it is by, let's see, thecraftersworkshop.com. I'm not sure that they still have this particular one because I've had it for years. They might, or they might have something similar. I think I found a similar one. I am using the Sodalite Genuine stick, and I want to put this one in here. Maybe I need more water and a little bit more pigment. Let me peek. Yes, I like it when a plan works out. These makeup sponges are so great because you can get really into the smallest of spaces as long as your you know, sponge is not saturated with water, that is. It's been a couple of days since I used the Lumos pen, so I'm just gonna check and see. And it's still working, so that's great news. Now I want to add some lines. I'm also bringing in the Artex acrylic markers again. Watercolor pencil. I'm gonna use this plastic straw that came from a brush tip protector because I want something small and round, and I have some acrylic paint, although now I'm just realizing I don't want this color. I want a darker one. I'm gonna use the Payne's Gray. I'll just use the lid. Just for a little bit more texture. Let's see, does this work? Yes. Because we already have bubbles here. So I want to bring in some more, but where? We'll just plop them in here. And I'm okay with them not closing all the way. Not looking for perfection here.